my shoulder surgery, arthroscopic bankart repair of my right shoulder. What up, my soldier? No, I had it. What up, my shoulder soldiers? There we go. I got it. Want to apologize for a couple things. Number one, boom. I've been saying like, oh, it's 11 months. Oh, it's 10 months. Oh, it's 9 months. Oh, it's 7 weeks. That throws you guys off. Sometimes I get so excited to start this video and then I just want to like shoot it out that I misinform you of the month or the week. But either case, the thumbnail is always the right one. So if you look at the thumbnail, that is correct. Excuse me. Thumbnail is always correct, okay? And second thing I want to apologize for is like I get really dry when I talk a lot, especially for these vlogs. I didn't notice. So like sometimes there may be like white stuff lingering on around my lips, and trust me, it's not what you think it is. So I'm learning to constantly check and keep myself hydrated so that doesn't happen again, because it's very embarrassing. I don't want to do another, do a retake of the video. I want to keep it as authentic as possible and just give it to you the way it is. I don't want to edit these videos. I want to just give it to you raw. And is that it? Is that all I wanted to apologize for? I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to apologize for. Oh, and it's probably the last video was like the audio was really bad because I shot it with my phone, and I didn't know that the mic was like, it wasn't a pickup to the front. It was like a pickup only one way. It was like a mono pickup, which was, I apologize, but I didn't want to do that all again. And I didn't even know because I didn't watch until like later on. But so I'm here doing it properly now. That way you guys can hear me in full stereo now. And as far as let's go straight into updates. I am on the external rotation, which is the only thing pretty much left in me that I have to kind of recover from. My external rotation is at 98.699999899976543219999999. 9999999 69 1 2 3 4 69.999% recovered. So it's gonna take a little bit longer. Like 3 months ago on my 7th or 8th or maybe my 9-month video, I've pretty much estimated that it'll be about 3 months since I'm fully recovered on my external rotation. I'm about there. So like my estimation wasn't too bad. It was pretty good. But I'm almost there. It's getting a lot better. Like I think we're close. I think we're like at 98.699. I'm not gonna do that again, but it's pretty close. And I think I'm gonna let it come naturally. I'm not stressed about it. If you guys are at this stage, maybe you may not be at this stage. Maybe you might not even have this specific situation happen to you, but just checking. I have this external rotation challenge that I have to get through. This is the only thing for me that's remaining. It's taken me a long time, but I'm not stressed about it. And you shouldn't be stressed if you're also feeling the same thing or going through the same thing as well. Just let it come naturally. Keep doing what you got to do. Do your PT, do your stretches, do your routine, daily checks, whatever you got to do, whatever special kind of movement that you kind of picked up and you like now, whatever you got to do, just do that and keep doing it. Just keep doing it and let it come naturally. It's going to take some time. It always does. I've asked everybody. I've asked every PT, every doctor. They say, yo, the external rotation is the last thing to come. It eventually comes. It's just, it takes a while. So I was like, all right, that's it. There's nothing else to worry about. You can't do anything about it. You just got to let your body do your thing. You give what your body needs, right? Give it the right stretches, the PT, whatever it is, and just let it happen naturally. Ain't no rushing it. I am 3 weeks in since I started school. It's been brutal. It's a 3-month program, so it's all 3-4 years, I don't know, a lot of years crammed into 15 weeks. So I am pushing hard to succeed. I've been getting A's, been getting hundreds and 90s, 95s. I could aim to get 100, but I think it's better that I move on instead of like try and go back to try and get hundreds and stuff like that. It's just things go so fast here. Things go way too fast here. So I'm going to just keep going. And I'm okay. I'm okay with 90s and 95s. I was never really an Asian, something we learned the other day at the stream. By the way, I stream. So if you guys want to come by, ask questions, come by the stream, ask questions on the stream. Ask me questions in the video. I always respond to all the comments, or DM me on Instagram, whatever it may be. People prefer to use different platforms. Feel free. I'm on all of them. And so we're talking about like Asians. Like I'm an Asian, but I'm not an Asian. So an Asian, I'm a Bayesian. or a Cesian. I'm a Asian that gets C's, so I'm a Cesian. I used to be Cesian all my life. Sometimes I might even be a Desian. Some very rarely I'd be an Asian, rarely, but I'm okay where I am now. I'm very happy. I'm not a smart person. You guys can tell, right? I'm not a smart person. All my life I had to work very hard, study really hard to try and catch up to people. Cause I don't know what, maybe I have like a learning disorder. Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. I didn't like to learn, I guess, when I was younger. It's weird. I learned the wrong things when I was younger. Like I'd really get into stuff that didn't matter when I was younger. You guys ever go through that? Like you learn useless things as you're younger, like how to pick a lock. Cause like it was so intriguing to me. I was like, I want to learn how to pick a lock because it's so cool. It's like not even useful. I mean, it's useful because I did open a few doors where we lost keys, but that's besides the point. I was learning like useless things in my life, and I was really good at learning useless things, but never like education, like academics. I was just like, ugh. So like my teenage years, it was a lot of catch up, but I eventually made it. I graduated, went to college, went to university, graduated, got my degrees, got full scholarships. Hey, I worked hard though. It's not like I got that shit handed to me. I worked hard. And I'm still working hard. I'm not a smart person. Like I have to try extra hard to kind of like retain things. So I'm doing what I can. I've been sleeping for 3 weeks at like 3 a.m. every day. Just because I have like exams. Sometimes I have multiple exams a day. Sometimes I have to study, or usually I have to study. I have homework, and then I have class, and then it's just got to get a workout in here and there because workout over everything. But it's but as far as classes, yeah, that's what it's been for me in classes. And I just want to say today I was going to PT, right? I finished class, had a meeting, so we ended a little early, and then I hopped into the car. I got all my gear ready so I can go study maybe after PT at a cafe or something, which I haven't done since this program started. But I was like, figured, you know what? Maybe I could do a little bit of studying there and then come home to do my projects and whatnot. But I turned on the car and my car freaking started blowing up. Like I was like, what the hell's going on? It sounded like my exhaust wasn't there. And literally my exhaust wasn't there. And I looked under the car. I'm like, maybe my exhaust, it's an older car. I drive a Bang van. It's a 2003 minivan. Very, very old. Very, very old. Like if you look at it, you'd be like, God damn, that's a car. It's bad, but I love it because it works. It works, and it's broken down on me a couple times, but repairs weren't that bad. Like I put in a little money into the car, but it's not that bad, and it works. It's fine. I got AC now. Okay, I got like 20 cracks in the windshield, but the AC works now. So I thought the exhaust rusted out, but apparently there was a part of the exhaust that fell on the ground. So I was like, oh, thank God, it's just rusted. I can just cut it, get a straight pipe or get it welded up, a pipe welded in. But I thought about it some more. I'm like, the piece that's on the ground right now, I took it out the ground. I inspected it. That's the cover for the exhaust. So there's a cover that covers the exhaust. And I was like, holy shit. Okay, so this is the cover. So if this is the cover, where's the actual pipe? And I'm looking for the pipe, and the pipe is gone. Someone sliced up my catalytic converter and took the precious metals inside to probably go sell. Now, this is not an issue if you straight pipe the car. You just get a pipe and weld it. It's an older car. Who cares, right? But there's the issue. On the catalytic converter on my car, specifically on this one here, there is something called the O2 sensor, right? It's an oxygen sensor. There's a couple oxygen sensors on a car. But on this car, and I believe many cars still have another O2 sensor in the catalytic converter. That plug itself, that O2 sensor itself can run anywhere from $80 to $200, right? It doesn't matter. Let's just say it's $80. The cat alone, cat's gonna run you easy $200. You got to get it welded now. Labor, we're looking at an easy $350, $400 right there. So if it wasn't the case of the O2 sensor, I would have just got it a straight pipe and be done with it. But I need that O2 sensor to pass emissions. I already have one monitor that I'm failing completely on. I got a cell on my car that I've been bypassing for years now. I've been bypassing cells for years now. There's always a way, guys. If you have an OBD2, there's always a way. But with this O2 sensor gone and my cat gone, there's a serious issue here. So drove it at like 5 miles an hour over highway to my friend's shop. Luckily he was there. He hooked me up. He was available. He let me keep the car there because it was too late and I couldn't drive that shit back. It was just way too loud. He gave me his car to drive back home. Shout out to you, Willie. I love you. And by the way, I parked it safe. I inspected it, made sure the windows, mirrors are, we're good. So hopefully we're gonna straight pipe it tomorrow, but we're gonna weld a bung on it and probably put an O2 in there. That way it's like a little ghetto fix, and hopefully that'll be a cost-efficient way to fix something and still get it to pass emissions in the future. Because I have like 6-7 months before emissions again. And you guys know inspection, man. Inspections is tough, especially in Cali and New York. With both of these states, emissions are tough, man. It's a pain in the ass, like a whole nother world of stress there alone. But anyways, yeah, so I went to PT. I finally got to PT. Thank you, Willie. I went to PT because of you. I appreciate you. And yeah, did I mention like my PT said like, yo, you working out? Like I was like, what? You noticed? Shit, I've been working out, a little bit, just a little bit. I can't even see myself. Am I looking big? Am I looking big a little bit? No. Okay. That hurts. On a serious note, guys, people who are recovering from surgery, I know there's like these thoughts that you go through in the initial stage before the surgery and after surgery. You have these thoughts of like, damn, like my life is over. Like, wow, this really sucks. Like my world has ended, right? We live in a very unique instance of life right now where COVID has sort of put a pause on life, right? So for you to get a shoulder surgery right now actually is the best thing that ever has happened to you. It is the best time to get a shoulder surgery. Best time to get your shoulder fixed. I swear to you. I know it sounds crazy right now. Like, oh my God, things are already kind of like coming back up. Things are slowly coming back. Things are slowly going back down. We're living in a pandemic, and it's the worst time to have a shoulder injury right now. Actually, it is the best time. It is the absolute best time. Because things are slowed down, this gives you time to reflect. A lot of people are having time to reflect. I've had time to reflect. And I've noticed that COVID, despite it's been tragic, and I know it's been tragic for a lot of people, it's affected me and my family a lot personally, which I won't get to because this is not what this is about. You have to use this moment to your advantage. Use it. Because of the surgery, because of the pandemic, I was able to get the surgery. Things were slowing down, perfect time to get the surgery. The world is frozen right now. The world is not moving, despite what you think it is. It's always constantly moving, but it's not moving at a pace that you think it is. So just during this time, really think about all the stuff that you wanted to do or that you want to do. Because your shoulder one day is going to get better. It's going to get better and faster than you think. And during this time, I want you to really think about all the things that you wanted to do or you want to do. And when your shoulder does get better, or as it's getting better, I want you to slowly work on doing that stuff. Really achieve and do things that you wanted to do when you were so guilty of just disregarding or being so ungrateful of the things that you had or could have done, but you never did. Let this be the moment where you actually grasp your fantasies, oh man, I really want to do that, but you never do it. Do it. Start working on it. What's the worst thing that could happen? The best thing that could happen is you actually doing it and completing it, and who knows what will happen after that. But the worst thing that could happen is you fail. So what? You fail. But guess what? You went through a shoulder surgery, dude. Your shoulder is fine now. What is the worst thing that could happen? Once you go through a shoulder surgery, man, it's like, I don't know. For me personally, it's like nothing stresses me out anymore. Like my car was a total, I feel like I was invaded and I felt like I was like violated when I saw my car get all screwed up, right? And there's a lot of stress that I used to have at work, but things like that don't stress me out anymore because of what I went through from this shoulder surgery. There's like nothing compared to that stress that I've had during the surgery and recovery that will amount to any of these things in my life right now. And my point is to stop taking things for granted. You're much stronger now, and aim high and just go for things. Just do it. If you wanted to try something, if you don't know what to do, learn something new. Learn a programming language. Learn to take some dancing lessons. Maybe start working on, maybe pick up martial arts, read a book, read a new book. Even that is something new, or maybe learn something for a boost in your career, or switch careers, whatever it may be. Go for it, man. Go for it. Don't let the world pass you by. We have this moment. Again, it's this moment in our life that's, the world is kind of paused right now. It's a rare moment that we're going to have. I bet you we're not going to have another moment like this where it's going to completely freeze like this. It's like, this is the slowest the world has ever moved. And I've only been on this earth for 32 years, and I probably only remember like 5 of them. So this is like, yeah, I'm telling you, man, don't let this time pass you by. Okay. You have a rare moment where like you have this ambition this ambition to be great, like you're kind of like at an advantage, believe it or not, even though you have a disadvantage right now, you have an advantage up here. So really go chase what you wanted to do, or, what you, maybe something new, it doesn't hurt. What's the worst thing that can happen? You fail. So what? You still got your shoulder now, All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. It's going to be month 12. It will be my 1-year anniversary since the beginning of this vlog. I appreciate you guys hanging around for this long. I can't believe it. Our freaking shoulder video got 8,000 views. We hit 8,000. Can you believe it? We hit 8,000 views. That was the goal. The goal was at 8,000. We hit 8.2K. Can you believe it? 8.2K. Who disliked this? 3 dislikes. Who disliked that? I swear to God. I keep finding dislikes. I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you, and excuse me. A big shout out to everyone. I'm glad you guys found that video useful, and hopefully these vlogs will help you guys in some form, even if it's a little bit. I'm really happy that it does affect you in a small way. I hope to make more of these vlogs. I'm gonna transition. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I was kind of like wanted to transition to do an actual vlog, maybe like take you guys around outside. Whenever I do go outside, and just show you guys around. But I'm a little bit insecure about it because I don't know how that will be. But it's a thought. It's a thought. It's been a thought for a while now. I just haven't, I've had a lot of thoughts that I don't implement. But anyways, this is getting long. This is getting long again. I'm gonna go before it gets too long. This might be the longest video ever. Guys, I love you guys. I'll see you on month 12 for the 1-year anniversary. Thank you so much for sticking around. Good luck to everything on your recovery. I'm here. Hit me up if you need me. Other than that, stay up, keep doing your thing. Go to PT, do your PT. Don't skip PT. Don't think about quitting PT. Just keep doing PT. Even if you're healed, do PT. Forever do PT. Forever. PT for life. PT tattooed on your butt.